Why, good evening.
Oh, hello, everybody. That was fast.
Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it does
Hmm?
not. I don't get it. I never question it though.
Well, here we are saying good evening once again.
Good evening. It's the government shutdown. I love it. We're going to find out what's going on. A little bit of what's going on behind closed doors.
Well, it's their fault. They did what they did, so now they pay for it, right? That's the way I look at it, anyways. So,
Government shutdown.
do 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 do.
Yeah. What?
Hey, why did the Invisible Man quit his job?
Oh God. He's starting already. Why did the invisible man quit his job?
He couldn't see himself doing it.
Do you feel better? Did you get that out?
I did.
Feeling better about it? Feeling better about yourself?
Yeah,
God, maybe nobody
yeah,
should join us tonight. Oh, no.
I am quite. Oh, you know what? Um, I had something else for you. Oh, rats. Oh, yeah. There you go. What do you call a cow with no legs?
What do you call a cow with no
With,
legs?
yeah, ground beef.
Oh no.
I think some people probably heard that one.
Oh, that's bad. There was an old one. What do you call a deer with one eye?
Hmm,
No idea.
no idea.
What do you call a deer with no eye and no leg?
I don't know.
Still no idea.
No idea. I still no idea. Yeah.
What do
How
you
about what?
call a
Go
deer?
ahead.
Wait, what do you
Okay.
call a deer with no nuts, no leg, and no eye?
Okay. Still no idea.
Still no fucking idea.
Still no.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why
Oh,
I
that was
remember
actually
these.
good.
You don't know how old that is. It's so old.
That is
How old
so
would it be?
good. Oh, is it like okay? So I get it now. That was it goes on and on and on. That was good. I liked it.
Are you on your duty?
What
Are
do you
you
call
sharing?
security?
Oh, he's telling
What
jokes
do you
now.
call
Uh-uh.
security guards at Samsung?
He's reading off the phone. This okay. What do you call
No,
security?
that, that was earlier. This guy told me that joke, so I wrote it down.
Oh, okay. This is well, it is satire.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you call a security guard at what? Walmart? What did you say?
At Galaxy,
Oh,
at the Galaxy
oh, what do
store,
you call?
at the
Okay,
Samsung store,
right.
Yeah. What do you call them? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, you messed it up. Oh, you messed it up. I get it. What do you call a security guard that works for Samsung? Guardian
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
Galaxy.
Either
Yeah,
way,
okay.
it didn't
No, that was
matter.
cute. You just messed it up, Joe. You guys don't. All right. Just do what you're supposed to do. Let's get
Mess a
on with this.
joke up every once and again.
My God, good evening. Good evening, my fellow Americans.
Maggie cans.
We can, cause we're Americans.
I am. Oh, I like that. Looks good.
I didn't even
So,
look at any jokes usually, but that one, there was something. One of my
oh, I found more.
ex-boyfriends.
That was pretty good, man.
What?
They were pretty good, I thought. Some of them.
It
I
was
found
cute.
some
You
more.
fucked up the last one, and I liked the
I
last one the
know.
best.
Poop.
But I liked it the best.
Poop.
My ex I mean, I was like 17, 18 when I was dating this kid, and his father used to sing this song. I'm not even kidding. He was an older man though,
Hmm.
to have such it doesn't matter, but Monday, did you get yours today? I got mine yesterday. That's why I walk this way. My daddy was surprised to see my belly rise.
Uh-oh. God.
God. Like, what? What? All right. It is you meet a lot of different people. I guess. All right, let's get started, Joe, shall we? Shall we then? Not that, I mean, there's a couple of reasons we came on because
If you want to.
things are going on while the government is shut down.
Hmm.
We obviously don't know everything. Um, like what happened, Trump picked out nominees, right? We could talk about that in a little bit, Joe, if you don't want to talk about that right now, but
Just yeah, just in a little bit. Give me a
all right.
little bit of time.
Is what is that, Justin?
Yeah, he was coming in to show me something about my grandkids. So
Oh, well, yeah, you can't like I want to start off from the very, very beginning. Um, well, no, I can't start off from the very scratch that. It's not going to happen. Let's start off from, let's go back a few decades. Let's go back three and a half decades. Um,
mhm.
Bush, Bush Senior, even so, even further back, Clinton, Bush Jr., they all had a certain number of illegal immigrants that they were saying was coming into the country, and they were also saying they were getting out of the country. So I really don't understand that. Where did those percentages I mean, I've heard them both. Have you? I really
Yes, I
have.
have. Yes.
Right? I mean, they say the same,
Mhm.
it's the same thing. It's like, well, we got rid of 17 million people. Bullshit. But 12 million came in. Well, this doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense until you understand that part of it is lottery. It's the lotto system and the chain migration system, which probably started happening a lot earlier. We just didn't notice it until Obama. New York noticed it. All right. And but there was a difference. There was a difference between these Christian people coming here and trying to find work and coming here on visa and trying to get um sponsored, and having one person come here from their home country, say of Somalia, and then have their cousins, aunts, uncles, daughters, wives, nephews, brothers, twice removed next door neighbor. Yes, that's from Spaceballs, I suppose. And all of them come in, like 150 people coming from one person. This is not acceptable behavior. It's not vetting. It was criminal. So they were probably, if they were getting rid of any people in this country, it would have been the legal, like the people we wanted here. Maybe not totally legal, but the people we wanted here. Bush and Clinton and Obama. And they brought in who they did want here. And that's
Mhm.
why we have
We
a
did.
communist acting as Muslim. Don't confuse the two. There are Muslim terrorist groups, yes. I believe they're mostly dismantled. I don't even think come on. It doesn't make sense. How is the Ukraine still fighting? How is Gaza still fighting?
Yeah, where do they
Israel?
get the ammunition? Where are they getting the ammunition now from? If we're not giving it to them,
Please wake up. Exactly,
it
Joe.
doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna
We
show in
need
a
more
little
money.
bit.
We need more money
I
for
think
what?
Cheryl Cummings shared this. And I never saw this, and I'm so happy. Actually, let me see. Let me get it. Let me get it going now. Um, because oh, oh, I have this one too. Oh, right. Oh, that's so great. Uh, Christy, no, we'll go over that in a second too, but I believe I have this in my posts. Posts, please. I'm just saying th that it didn't take much time, and Democrats and liberals, they really have to start to understand this at this time. It didn't take
Bless.
much time for New York to become or try to become communist.
Mhm.
It by the since I was a teenager in my neighborhood,
Mhm.
which is Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, which is not far from the Jews. Like you're like right on top of the Jews. I don't know, it took 30 years for them to immigrate, where it's maybe about, and Google will lie. I don't know, I haven't checked it in a while, but when I did check it, Google lied. I am not against Muslim people. I could care about, it's not about religion, right? It's about the
Mm-mm.
person.
That's right.
But they said that it was like only 14% Muslim, and I said, no, let's try 60 or 70. My little neighborhood of maybe 80,000 people now, or 100, I don't know. It's 2.2 miles, I know that, and it's a lot of freaking people. But yeah, you go to any festival, any parade. I mean, we used to have Norwegian Day parades. We used to have St. Patrick Day parades. I'm still sure. I know that they still go on because I still have Irish friends back in the hood that actually do these huge parades. They're always involved.
Yeah.
And so I know that they still go on, but I don't know what else goes on. I mean, I can't even imagine. And you see, when they come here as adults and not brought up in our culture, then they think that they could rub their culture on us, and that's not what America's about.
Yeah.
You're supposed to combine with ours, with what
Mm.
is now American culture. Oh, there's
Well, they
Bert.
fly their flag in front of ours, and that's not supposed to be the way. Sorry. You fly ours first and ours higher.
Here it is.
Always.
Right. Well, it should be, yeah. All right, let me see. Okay, it's working. Where's the volume? Because I always forget that. And
This is not Mexico. California is not Mexico. It hasn't been Mexico. Hey man, you know what the deal they made a long time ago is the deal they made a long time ago. Accept it. You're not going to change it. It's not up to you. Sorry. I hate to say that.
now Joe,
Oh God, this was crazy.
yeah. Now Joe has this thing about dual citizenship.
I don't like it.
Cheryl, thank you for sharing this, Cheryl Cummings. Um,
Thank you.
but you see, that's not how it works, because when my mother came over from the Ukraine, then she went to Canada, and then she came over from Canada, she had all three. So that means that she had to give up her citizenships in other countries because she was born in the Ukraine. No, I don't find, but this should not happen. When I tell you that it's the Khazarians, it is nothing to do with the Jewish people personally or God's pick of the people. It has nothing to do with them. It has to do with these fake bastards that decided to
Mhm.
take over a religion, take over a city state of Israel by 92%. That's That's pretty much factual, and I will
Mhm.
find that information. I had two different sources now. 92% Ashkenazi. That's improbable. It's improbable. Right, Q, till it's mathematically impossible? That's improbable, my friends.
Yeah.
You have more Jews in Florida or Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
had
Yep. Yep.
more Jews, diverse Jews as bosses in my 48 years. Give me a break.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. So how could it be that one city state is 92%? You got to look into this. And how can it be that these people worked for the CDC and had dual citizenships as American and Israeli? Explain to me that, those people that are not awake. Here you go. Tell me if you can hear it, Joe, right?
Okay.
It needs to stop.
Yes.
Who was in charge of the CDC that was controlling and telling our government to shut down small businesses and what they recommend for the mandates of the vaccines and Pfizer and all? At the time when COVID was being enacted, I'm going to read off the staff of who was in charge of this CDC. The director of the CDC was Rochelle Walensky, dual citizenship with Israel. She's a Jew. Deputy director of the CDC, Ann Shawalchik, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC chief of staff, Sherry Berger, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC chief medical officer, Mitchell Wolf, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC director of the Washington office. This is pertinent to the topic. We're talking about COVID, right? Yeah. This is pertinent to COVID. So I love you, Jennifer. Yeah, please. So director of the CDC of the Washington office, Jeff Resnick, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. COVID czar, Jeff Zaints, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. COVID senior advisor, Andy Slavitt, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Assistant of Health Secretary for Human Services for our country, the Assistant of Health Secretary, Rachel Levine, transgender, dual citizenship with Israel, yes, Jew.
I ask that you hold off, Christopher.
Ma'am, I'm almost done.
Mr.
Pfizer?
Wood, the chair has ruled that your comments are out of order. She's asked you to stop. The chair has...
You said Jew. There's nothing wrong with Jew. It's not derogatory.
Derogatory, that's there.
Yeah,
Exactly. Okay, keep on going. Head of Pfizer Vaccines,
Again,
Albert
Chairman.
Bourla, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Pfizer Chief Scientist, Michael Dostin, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Moderna Chief Scientist, Paul Zacks, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. BlackRock, everyone know BlackRock? BlackRock CEO, Larry Fink, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. I said we're willing to sacrifice our
citizen
ego,
people.
our reputation,
You have 19
and our lives.
seconds.
Yes, ma'am, I love you, and I appreciate your patience. BlackRock President Rob Kapitol, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. The CDC Chief Medical Officer of Johnson & Johnson, Joanne Waldstreicher, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Chief Medical Officer
You are
of
done.
Merck, Michael Rosenthal, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Head advisor of the World Economic Forum, Yuval Harari, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. And that's what we're talking about. That's not about who's the target.
Christopher, you need to stop.
No, he doesn't. You need to sit down.
Or the bank. Go on. God bless. Don't take it for your patience.
Guys, one thing you need to know about this country is we rule it. Trump gave us back our country. And the Democrats are mad that they're wrong.
That's right.
There's one thing I'll say about the Democrats, right? They know. Okay. They know the
Good
Epstein.
doors.
You said chickens.
That's all right. They know the Epstein list, my friends. Of course they do.
Mhm.
The first thing that they saw when they went into Epstein's little blue and white Egyptian palace was
Looked
a
like
picture of Slick Willie in a blue dress and heels. Democrat. Now, are there rhinos? Was Bush there? Abso-freaking-lutely. Look,
Yeah.
Jeb Bush looks like he slept with Jeb Bush. Are you guys that ignorant? There are no faces like that in the history of man, except when they start becoming inbred. I'm not kidding. Look at George Bush, Jeb Bush. Look, they look almost like
They're all inbred.
potato heads, Mr. Potato Heads. I don't know to go. They don't look real. They do not look real because they've been inbred to keep the money and the power within.
In the family.
Now,
Gotta
guys,
keep the money in the family. Can't
Are
let
they
it get out to you guys.
are they Jewish? This is going to be a big surprise. Yes, they're all fucking Khazarians. They all swore to be of the Jewish. They might not
There
tell
you
you
go.
that. They might even wear a cross. So what?
Unreal.
That doesn't.
Unreal.
Who cares? My father used to wear a yarmulke to pretend to be a Jew to teach the kids because they couldn't find anybody to teach the Jews properly back in Brooklyn. He did this for over fucking 10 years.
Can I say something about that?
They caught him with the cross, but
The Yeah, I've always wondered why that country is in the middle of this very, very, I like to call it the hot zone because it's
The
always
Middle
in
East.
war, right? And we are always giving money to this country. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Does it? Does it now, though, Joe?
Yes, it does now. Well, I should say it never made sense to me until now. It does not.
Why would God put the Israelis in
His
the
chosen
middle,
people, right in the
in the
middle
middle of the Middle East?
of a hot
Guys,
zone
either the
where they're
Bible
still
is
at war with
fucked
each other,
up, either
where
the
they're killing
Bible
each
is.
other,
I'm sorry, what?
where they're killing each other. Go ahead.
Yeah. Why would they? Oh, so God's ultimate plan was to have his people suffer. Are you stupid? Get the fucking narrative out of your heads already. Get the indoctrinate. Snap the fuck out of it. God didn't put his chosen people there to be murdered by the Hamas, I don't know, how did Al Qaeda, ISIS, Hamas, they're all the fucking same. They can't possibly still be alive. So what's really going on there? How about a yay yay for Candace Owen? The fucking Halle Berry, the actor, is finally coming out. Tucker is finally coming out. I'm going to
Yeah.
say about Tucker again. All right? We have Snake Eyes, the movie, where 14,000 witnesses saw absolutely nothing. Snake Eyes with it was James Kirkland.
James Kirkland was the guy
And
that got shot.
Tyler was
right,
the one
that shot him.
on September 10th. But you guys are not waking up? Do you think this might be another test?
Oh, you know what I wanted to
Trump
say?
and the Q are waiting for you guys. What?
Yeah, shot him with 30-06. That bullet, when it went in, it goes in small. When it comes out, it's a big old freaking hole. Also,
I said it was the
a
opposite.
30-06 will go through at least 3 people straight away. 3 people without stopping. And it went through this guy's neck and stopped.
What
Right.
does MAGA know? They know the Second Amendment. Conservatives know their guns.
Yeah.
They are trying to wake you up, my friends.
Yeah.
Joe, did you check the chat?
Yeah, I saw it. Yes,
Okay.
Joseph and Helen have said hello.
Well, thanks, Joe, for telling me.
I've been trying to say, but yeah, it's all right. No worries.
Joseph,
Helen said they're supposed to adopt our customs, then fly our flag over theirs. Joseph all said, "Who's God's chosen people?" Yeah, right. Why would he put his chosen people in the middle of
I
hell?
don't understand. Aren't we all God's chosen people?
Really, study your
I'm
Bible and
new
you will
to
know
this,
why he
but
put them there.
not
No,
that new to
Joseph,
this.
I'm sorry, man. Aren't we all God's people?
No,
God's chosen
nobody
people?
put
And
them
we all
there.
survive?
The people who put them there was after World War fucking II. Because they
Why
had no
would
place
God,
to put them.
if God loves us all, why would he have a favorite
Chosen
person?
people.
Why would he have a favorite
It's
people?
make
That's
a
just
believe.
wrong.
It's a make a believe.
Sorry. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, but I am not
Do
going
I
to say
believe in
no.
God? Yes.
This is a Jewish person. They must be chosen.
Yeah.
And if I'm not going to say it, I'm not anti-Semitic. We don't know who's really Jewish. And if you're really stuck on the religion, I'll tell you something. I remember watching this, unfortunately, before my girlfriend died. So she was 30. It was a long time ago. She didn't want me to bring it up. It doesn't matter. Jesus's bloodline is still alive in people. Would you not think that they were the chosen? I'm sorry. It's still alive. Everything is a lie. It's as easy as that. Everything we have learned is a lie. And the Bible, I am so aggravated with, like, you saw me fighting with that other conspiracist. I said to her,
Yeah.
you're a sad conspiracist. You're sad. because he's blaming queers for being queer. I'm like, first of all, that's not mega, that's not conservative, and it's absolutely not conspiracy. It's not. We know what happened on Plum Island now. We know what happened with genetics in World War II, even as far back as World War I. You know what I haven't learned? Of any books before the 1860s of gay people.
Yeah.
Except for the Bible.
Yeah.
Imagine that, my friends. How is that plausible? Things written nowadays, things written 1860s and above, yeah, they'll talk about history of the past and have gay shit in there. Doesn't make it true. They weren't fucking live.
Yeah.
It was created. No lesbian has the same inner ear as a straight girl. So for those who don't know if they're male or female or gay or not, at least for the women, have your ears checked out. Guys, you could tell. You look at a gay man, like 80% of them, between their voices and their appearance, you could tell they're gay. That's genetics.
Yeah,
That's
you sure
not
can.
godly.
You can tell. You can tell.
That pisses me off. How do you
can tell.
blame people for other people's mistakes and know that there existed an Illuminati? And what they did to black men on Plum Island is unforgivable. And what I have learned is that they're doing the same shit to those poor Ukrainian bastards. And that's why the fighting has continued.
Right.
Because it's a plan and a plan and a plan. These people are smart too.
Mm-hmm.
They recruited. They recruited. I had this meme up about Antifa, and this one person is saying, "Well, what are you suggesting that everybody that's fascists are white?" And I said, "No. What the meme is suggesting that people that are Antifa are white, which is
Not true.
it is true.
All Antifa are white?
Have you seen them?
I
Have
guess
you
not
fucking
all of
seen
them.
these little rat ass kids walking? They're
Well, I've seen
paid
those kids, yeah.
bastards. They're
Yeah, I
paid
see those kids
runaway
like they look.
children. They've been
Yeah.
sex trafficked. They've been ruled. They're doing what they're doing because they've been bred to do this.
It's really sad.
Or Momma Helen, clones. How do you mass produce an army? Cloning exists. We have, if you don't believe me, go look it up, forget about that. But even look in the chat. What did I post? Robots are now creating embryos without any human help. In labs, without any human interaction. Robots themselves, robot arms, I don't know what the hell. We live in a different age, and you guys have to wake up. There are med beds out there. They're going to come out. As soon as you
They're starting to
fuckers
come
wake up, you're going to get the help you need.
They're starting to come out. They are definitely coming out.
I'm sick to my stomach with there's so many. It's so freaking obvious already that there's a group of evil Sorosians or Draconians. It's a draconian rule. We've had it before. Why do you think it would also the Gothic period? I said this the other day. Who in the hell believes in Christ and has a Gothic era with dark? And don't tell me, oh, that's how they created it was art. Bullshit. You have the Sistine Chapel and shit Gothic churches that were dark and dreary. Damn it, people, wake the fuck up. Evil goes on. And you're not gonna see it. It's not gonna be in front of your faces. Oh my God, it's been hidden for years.
Yes.
Years, centuries. I'm so aggravated. that this is taking so much longer because people are just so slow. Let's yell at Candace Owens before hearing her out and making sure she's right or wrong. I made fun of her. I know she's an actress. I always knew she was an actress. I forgot she was Halle Berry. But it makes sense because she's so pretty. She's a pretty girl. It just makes sense. And when I look at her, I could see it too. Her hair is totally like a wig. The hair is a wig. All right.
Interesting.
It's, you know what? I gotta even say the color is quite on.
Yeah.
I should put them, I have a bunch of pictures I finally got together. I have to do all that shit. I can't. I don't know how people do this.
Now,
I
what do
really
you think
don't.
about? What do you think of the shutdown?
Well, let me play this first, and then
Okay,
I want you to talk about the shutdown.
and then you'll tell us. Okay,
No, you know
breaking.
about the shutdown.
I do know a little bit about it.
Okay, ready? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wait. Let me. What? What? Did
Oh,
that
they
just
got rid
fucking
of
happen
it.
to me? Okay.
That is.
I was like, what? That would be my luck. I'm telling you, right before the show again,
Huh.
the evil that may be has been trying to shut us, like trying everything. Like things were falling all over the place. Like I was stumbling. Oh, crazy shit. Christina, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Hello. I'm Christy. I wanted to ask you a few questions. How long have you been in the United States? You don't know? No English?
¿Cuántos años tienes en los Estados Unidos? 7 años.
How many times have you come in and gone out of the country illegally?
¿Cuántas veces has entrado a los Estados Unidos y te regresas desde México? Sí, 5 times.
5 times?
7 years.
You've been here 7 years? When's the last time you went back to Mexico? And is he a convicted sex offender here?
Sí.
No?
¿Tienes cargos?
You're in Portland?
¿De qué? Provecho.
What was your crime in this country?
¿Qué fue? A minor.
A minor? Okay. You also know it's a crime to be here illegally, and you will be prosecuted for it, correct?
¿Te entendió que dan cargos de eso?
Do you have family here? Do you have children? No. So how old are you? 27?
37 o 47.
Like,
37. Okay. And you're not married and you have no children? All right. Well, you will be brought to justice and prosecuted for your crimes.
Te va a haber cargos tocantes lo que explicamos ya.
Do you have other individuals and family members that are here in this country illegally?
¿Tienes familiar que están aquí en los Estados Unidos legales?
Are you the member of a gang or cartels?
¿Eres miembro de otra organización criminal?
All right. Thank you.
Gracias.
and she said thank you.
So how did
Because he answered him.
Yes, she did.
So initially he was
know what?
passive, and then
A pedophile from Portland, and she was able to look him in. Man, able to look him in the eyes. I thought he said CS.
Yeah,
It's
for as
CS
long as he
años.
was there. 7.
But that's siete.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I thought he said
Seis.
CS, but
Seis.
it's
Seis.
fast. I can understand Spanish if it's a lot slow.
Seis. I thought he said seis or siente. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
CS is 5. CS is 6. Whatever. All right. It doesn't matter. It's just, it is what it is. Let's see. I wanted to go over a little bit. You know, you interrupted me when I was going on about the snake eyes again.
I did. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, because it's important that it was a freaking movie and that snake eyes and then
Mhm.
Rutska or whatever, I forgot it already. Karutska, whatever, meant dice. They're trying to wake you up, but you're not waking up.
One dice is die.
What else do we do, Q? I mean, we keep trying. We're all trying, and we even have terrible conspiracists. Like I don't know if I'm one of the best, but I have to say I'm probably pretty, at least I know my politics as much as I know my conspiracies. Comey's
Susan's in the chat and she said hi, and then she said, "We are repeating history." Do I believe that? Yeah, because they're trying to repeat it anyways. I definitely believe that.
Well, I think we're going to have a whole new biblical history, like a whole new
Yeah,
forthcoming of a renaissance and all new.
yeah,
And good evening, Susan. How you feeling, my love?
yeah. Joseph still says for us to read the Bible, study the Bible for real. The
I
bullshit
am.
out of it.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. No peasant was educated during the Dark and Middle Ages.
They weren't.
Who
Even
had control of the Bible and the printing press and the sciences and the history and the Englishes? It doesn't matter what the Bible say.
it's got to
There
be
could be
sensationalized
added
somehow.
and omitted lines. Like, for example, we know there's 77 other books. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
And maybe they'll explain more about the original Bible that we have. Where are those books? It's
I
a
think
fact that we have them, Joseph.
yes.
Have you read all 77 of them? I haven't. Then you have Mary's books, right? You have Mother Mary's books, I believe. The Madonna's books. Where are they?
Hmm.
It wasn't only Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. How do we know? Because it says it in the Bible itself.
There had to have been more writers
Of
than just
course. And then
those
later
people.
on, all you had, and this is prior to America, were peasants. They had no money to buy the Bible, nor did
Right.
they have an education to read the Bible, nor were they able to write.
Mhm.
So
So what
who
happened in
would
their lives?
you're going to tell me that a bunch of Satanists wouldn't take advantage of that? People
Damn.
in power for hundreds of years wouldn't take advantage and write a couple of scruples in the Bible to fuck us up?
Right now they can't because we're all educated now. So it's harder for them to
Right.
take advantage of us.
That's the
That's
whole,
why they have
that's
to
the
use
big
the
renaissance. You
indoctrination,
see,
drugs.
artists like myself
Mhm.
brought the Renaissance on.
Right.
And we became educated. We started telling each other things with paintings and with arts and with
Right.
plays and with folklore and with music.
Now put it all
That's no
together.
joke. And then with writing.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fucking way the Bible is correct. And
Right. Why do they change our
will just go up
education?
against anybody with that. Sorry.
No, you're right.
And it's no disrespect.
Mhm.
It's no disrespect. I'm not saying the whole Bible is wrong. I'm saying there's additives and omittances.
Yes.
Could be like 24 enough to corrupt us. I'm telling you, there were not gay people back then. Why the fuck would God say, hey, I'm going to create gay people, but don't have sex with them? What omnipotent God? Who's thinking this out? The platypus is the weirdest looking animal, but it's created for a reason. Right? Why are gay people created? They were created to stop the population, which is the whole thing about the Illuminati, the Georgian Guidestones, right? We want to keep the population at, what was it, 500 million? That was on the Georgian Guidestones. They were taken down in 2018, 2019. I don't know,
Yes, I
Mama,
remember
maybe you
that,
know.
yeah. Mhm.
I'm not saying don't believe in God. I'm not saying don't believe in the whole Bible. I'm saying careful what you read, because there's some things that aren't supposed to be there. Doesn't make sense that they are. How come there's no other literature?
Right.
And I know I know. I grew up in a house of books. Books older than most people. And it wasn't until Tennessee Williams and shit that people start realizing, oh, the assassins are going to the gays. Still happens today. So history does repeat itself in a lot of ways.
You know, let me
I'm
ask
not
you
gay
this
though.
question. When did libraries start?
Probably the
1800s. Why?
1800s.
Why only the 1800s? If we have history
Because
and
people
we can
weren't
trace
educated
some
before
histories
that.
back a lot longer than that, why did libraries only start in the 1800s?
Let me check.
I just wanted, I mean, there's got to be
None of
other
it
people
makes
that had
sense.
written other stuff that
Oh
was
wait,
going
no,
on.
it started in the third millennium BCE in
Okay.
Asia. Tablets, yeah,
Tablets.
but only who? So
So what's actually on those tablets? Why can't they translate it and put it in the computer like they got
hold on.
everything else done?
The first modern public libraries emerged in the 18th and 19th centuries. So probably the 1700s,
Yeah.
the latest,
Mhm.
late 1700s. Oh, like Benjamin Franklin's Library Company of Philadelphia. You see, Benjamin Franklin. Guys, he won't good. He wasn't good, man. All these people, they were all Illuminati. Sorry to burst your bubbles. It hurts,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Mhm.
Just like it hurts that Charlie Kirk was an actor. You can't prove to me that he wasn't. Are you
It was just
serious already?
wow. We are living a movie.
It's absolutely a movie.
It has to be. It has to be. This is crazy shit. They act like they're children. The people that are running our country, they're acting like they're children. Do you act like that?
Those
Can you
Antifa
balance your
people,
checkbook? Why can't they balance a checkbook?
those Antifa kids, and I'm gonna say they're kids because they're clones or some. I don't know where the hell. There can't be that many that were. They have to be
Yes.
mostly caught by now. But they were going after vendors and like construction workers and shit. Who does that? Kids, not like full-grown adult thinking people.
Mhm.
None of it makes sense. Comey's turning himself in. Comey's dead. He can't do a perp walk because he no longer exists.
Yeah.
Like, he is gone.
Yeah, why didn't they do a perp walk with him? They did it with Trump. Or they were trying to, weren't they? Were they going to try it? Who was the guy they perp walked that was a Republican?
They probably
I can't
did want to
remember.
do. Well, they took his
Yeah.
picture. Trump's.
Yeah. Joseph, please believe what you want to believe. Please do.
Oh, I'm not
Always.
trying to talk. I just
I
can't.
always
There
do,
can't
sir.
be. It can't all be right because
Yes. I believe God too.
then every because okay, we are a nation of Christians. That's
Yes.
fine. But there are other nations of other beings that believe in God, this very similar to the way we do. Take China, for example.
You believe in Buddha?
They believe in spirituality, they believe in Jesus. Do you guys know that?
Yes, I
Chinese believe in Christ.
Yes.
Do you think they have the same Bible we have? First of all, they read right to left. Periods stop differently. Commas stop differently. They might not, I don't even think it's in the Chinese language.
Don't
So
they read
you
up and
tell
down?
me, Joseph, and I'm sorry to be like this, but you tell me, what do they know of Christian religion that's different from ours?
Mm. Mm.
Their sentence structure is totally different. The English language, the Latin, has so many words for so many things, like homonyms. Or not homonyms. What are they?
You know what's the common thing?
Huh?
You know what the common thing between everything is?
What?
Everybody knows what's good and what's bad.
Well, that's my point. How the good don't seem to understand that the bad took over.
Yeah, the bad did.
They seem to not get it.
1,000 years.
Over.
Over
The
1,000
Sumerians have
years.
been around for a long time.
Couple
And they're the
of
ones that
1,000.
started it.
Yeah.
It can't make sense if that you had evil in control for so long that you're going to know the truth about the real God. Why would Satanists tell you the truth about the real God? And if you don't believe that there have been Satanists in control, I don't know what to tell you. Take a look.
Yeah.
Take a look at what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
Satanists
Well,
ruled, and they
yeah.
ruled for centuries.
We've
And
just
they're
found out.
inbred,
who they are.
power-bred people.
Mhm.
Here's another thing about Charlie Kirk, and I think Momma Helen, maybe you gave it to me. It was a guy, he did all these, I don't know who gave it to me. It was a guy who did all these questions
Mhm.
via AI. Joe, you watched some of it with me, I remember. And or he was asking Gork, whatever, Grok, Tesla, Elon's AI. He narrowed it down to about 15 or 20 conservatives that are worth killing for
Wow.
the liberals and libtards. I hate to be so direct, but I'm going to tell you like that. Charlie Kirk didn't even come in. He didn't even place. He wasn't even in the top 20. Matt Walsh and Shapiro came up consistently in like well, even Shapiro came behind Matt. Matt came up like top 7, like almost all the questions. All the
Oh, wow.
questions he asked. How is that possible? And yet Charlie Kirk died? He's not dead, my friends. That's bullshit. All right, go on with the DHS. You tell us a little.
What you mean the shutdown? What we're doing with the shutdown thing?
Yeah.
Why he did what he did with that thing?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking about the DHS, the home security.
Didn't do home
Oh,
security.
they were celebrating like 5 months or something for no migrants. 5 months in a row for not releasing any migrants back into the country.
I didn't hear about that. I hadn't heard that. Wow.
It was something like that. Yeah, they gave credit to Homeland Security today. Okay, anyhow, go on. No, you were going to talk about the nominees.
Yeah, why Trump did what he did, why he during the shutdown, and why he why they pushed all those nominees through. Well, they haven't reopened the government yet. So, and it's called the new nuclear rules.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're regulatory reform, expedited licensing, advanced reactor deployment, defense, and AI, and fuel cycle. Those are the new. They're like the nuclear whatever, right? The nuclear orders, nuclear rules, right? And it came about in with they all did this in 24, and then 25. This is the stuff for 25. He's just trying to change stuff. Regulatory reform orders the NRC to overhaul regulations.
Joe.
What? Go ahead.
Read that again. What did you say? It came out in 24?
Yeah, they started doing this stuff in 24 with the US when the US they passed several laws aimed at boosting nuclear industries. So it was,
president in 2024.
Joey Biden.
Who arrested
No, Joe Biden was not
P.
really.
Diddy in 2023 or 24? Who did that, guys?
Was it Joe Biden?
Wake the F up.
Joe Biden wasn't even around in his own mind.
I can't be repeating this.
So I think
ridiculous Q. I don't know what else to do. There's so many people awake, and yet go on, continue with your nominees.
The fuel cycle directs the DOE to pursue nuclear fuel recycling. And then there's the defense, and NIAR requires the development of advanced nuclear reactors.
Remember, I told you like 2 months ago that we had the new source of energy.
Yep.
And it's gas. It is gas, but it's the way that they do it. And this might be it, recycling.
Well, there's one is that fusion. too, you know.
Fusion.
Yeah. You have expedited licensing, strict deadlines, including 8 months for new reactor construction. Advanced reactor deployment creates pathways for licensing and micro reactors. So
What's
they're
fusion though?
finding
I don't
smaller
understand.
reactors.
What is fusion? What did you mean by that?
Fusion, well, fusion is a different kind of energy. It's water based, isn't it? No, I don't remember fusion. I'd have to look up that fusion all over again. Some things just get into my head and leave real quick as my age gets older.
Yeah,
Sorry about
sure.
that. Yeah, I apologize for that.
Satan is an earthly god.
Hmm.
Then there is our heavenly Father. Look at the heavens. Who do you believe has power?
Yeah.
But I'm not questioning that. If you're saying that the devil is the earthly, is an earthly form of a god, then why would you believe any scriptures that he wrote? I can't, it's the religious people. They're the ones that believe that Charlie Kirk is still alive was dead, that he was a real person, rather. It's the religious people. Joseph, do you believe, not you, do you believe that Charlie Kirk was a real person? I'm telling you, it was based off of a movie. Not only that, but I looked up Charles in Star Trek because James Kirk. It's only the fifth fucking time that any Star Trek is mentioned, from Warp Speed to Q to the Dominion. So what did I do? I looked up Charles in Star Trek. Of course I didn't know it because it was on the Enterprise. I never watched the Enterprise. Charles Tucker. Charles Trip Tucker the Third. Tucker Carlson. Then Charles Vance. J.D. Vance. Mama Helen will tell you that's fake. He's an actor. They're actors. James Wood is playing himself, but most people believe he also played Biden. How hard is this to believe? People get into the TV and get into a show or a movie that they're fucking watching that they almost believe it's real. That's why kids are going around shooting other people, because they believe these fucking video games are real. Life doesn't matter.
Isn't it weird how there's
That's
more
what the
violence
devil
now?
did to us. The devil is blinding the gods, or the good God, the eyes of you. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain this anymore. It just can't be. If you're telling me that Satan ruled the earth for a while there, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not denying God or Jesus. I'm not denying him.
Mm-mm. We're just saying that the evil rules the earth.
The evil ruled the earth for a very long time and
And
has
it has.
corrupted and indoctrinated the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Which is killing your spirit, and that's where God comes in.
What?
It's making your spirit ugly, dark, and that's where God comes in, because God is
I
light.
yell all the time. Does it make me ugly and dark? Probably.
No,
Look, I am just
it's how
like
you
at my
act.
wit's end. Joseph,
Yeah.
you've been in the group for I don't know how long, since the beginning. And you've said that you believe in a lot of things. Find me a book prior to 1860 where you find from an original person that they say they were gay. Because you ain't going to find one except in the Bible. And that's an impossibility. That's all I'm saying. Well, all right, so my dad was an English teacher, right? He was really, really good. I would write some stuff down, a couple of paragraphs. Dad, can you correct it? Yeah, I like the way you said this, but let's put it a little better and make it a little more magical and add this word to it. That's how I learned. But he added a word, his word. If the devil was in control of the earth, then he added his words. And only naivety would overlook this. I'm sorry. Now, if you want to tell me that God gave us Trump, hell yeah, I'm all for that. Other people gave us Trump too. Q gave us Trump. And I'm really like, I'm
The
at my
evil
wits'
gave us
ends.
Trump.
I'm at my wits' ends, and I've been doing this for 20, 30, 40, I don't even know how long I've been doing this, or I've been awake for how long. But you know, there are people that have been waiting from the 1950s and 60s for this. So I gotta shut my fucking ass mouth.
Just praying for it.
How about like General Flynn, for example? You know, there are people who have been waiting for an awful long time that grew up with this. But
There was another guy
they
by
can't
the
move
name of
forward.
Ralph Nader. Ralph Nader.
Nader.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's tons, you know. I'm just can't even. All right, I found this interesting, so I'm just going to share it. The
Yes.
picture caught my attention. It was it was a sailors in dock, and they were looking out the, what are those round windows called? There's a
Oh, I
name
don't
for
even
them.
know.
They're not rose windows. They're, you know, the peephole windows for this. So they're
Oh.
looking at it, and all the women are sitting with their husbands or boyfriends at the windows while they're still in the ship. It was so fantastic. So it caught my attention. I did not download that picture, unfortunately. New York, New York. Imagine for a moment you were born in the year 1900. This is crazy. This is really nuts. At age 14, which is my grandfather, by the way, was born in 1902, but of course he wasn't in
Porthole.
this country. Huh?
Porthole. That's what they call that window.
Porthole.
Yeah.
There you
Sorry.
go.
I just came to me.
At age 14, World War I breaks out, ending at age 18, leaving 22 million dead. Shortly after, a global pandemic appears, the Spanish flu, which kills 50 million people, and you survive at 20 years, right? 20 years of age. At 29 years of age, you survive the global economic crisis, right? Right? The stock market crash that starts with fall of the New York Stock Exchange, causing inflation, unemployment, and hunger. At the age 33, Nazism comes to power. When you're 39, World War II starts and then ends when you're 45, with 60 million dead. At 52 years old, the Korean War begins. When you're 64 years old, the Vietnam War begins, starts and ends when you're 75. Then, oh, this is great. Then a person born in 1985 thinks that their grandparents have no idea how difficult life is, not knowing that they have survived several wars and disasters. Forget about the pandemics and diseases like the flu. Yeah. Oh, they did mention the flu in that. Come on. Guys have it easy nowadays. These kids, they're not they're paid barbarians, and they have to be clones. And you know what? Clones are not godly, but yet they're there. Right? God didn't create them, man created them. And they're real. They're as real as looking it up. I still have people that don't believe in clones that are conspiracists. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Even some of the animals that we have are clones.
Yeah. They don't live as long. They don't have as
Yeah.
you know, but there's 14 facilities around the world. I'm sure there's more. There was 14 that Google told me about maybe 7, 8 years ago when I looked it up. The human baby was cloned. They say it. No, you know what? I might be wrong about no, there might be 13 facilities and 14 humans cloned. That was the lie. There wasn't 14 humans cloned. Bullshit. Bullshit. All right.
Well, they would look the same, but I still don't think they would have the same life experiences, and they wouldn't have the same memories. So they wouldn't know the same things.
Right. I wanted to tell the liberals now. Not that we get many liberals that watch, but once in a while. We're doing great on TikTok, and my page is doing really well. I didn't know people were watching me on Facebook and stuff. That's great. I'm so scared. I really don't. I don't know why. I just never give a shit about anything. I could care less. It's like it's got to be done. So whatever. So this communism form already started by the illegal immigrants coming over and from the migration. If we were able, I mean, that's how easy communism could have started, I should say, but it didn't, did it? It didn't, because we have Q in control, and they've been in control since 2012. I'm going to say 2012, 2014. They had their foot in the door and they had much more control. Now, did they get rid of everything? No. Did they tell people that they were going after other people? No. But to all those libtards that are blaming Epstein and blaming January 6th and all that shit, I mean, that's the same shit that I'm hearing everywhere. Epstein, you're fucking going back to Epstein because you know who visited Epstein. You know who the pedophiles are. And you know it ain't Trump. Communism would have been here. It would have been here. It didn't take long for them to get people in. It didn't take long for them to make Bay Ridge more than half Muslim in 30 years. It would have taken no time for us to have a communistic country. Let me see.
You always got to keep fighting communism. You always got to keep fighting. Every generation, you got to keep fighting the evil. Every generation. We've been just lucky enough.
I'm just going to say this, and we can end it perhaps. I don't know if a lot of people, even my husband, he watched a lot about Patton. A lot about Patton is a lie. The man was an alcoholic. Joe, who do I think is related to Patton?
Trump.
Joe, who doesn't drink?
Trump.
Patton was, you would consider him a frequent, if not an alcoholic drinker. Weird to the fact that he made some kind of diesel drink, the armored diesel or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Which no, I have never made. Yes, he created a drink.
Yeah,
he drank his whiskey and whatever.
Drink.
I kind of wanted to bring that up because also the story goes that he was killed by drunk soldiers. That he was ran over by drunk soldiers, and before he passed away, he gave the soldiers a pass. Meaning that, oh, please, they were just out, the war was almost over. Because I think he died right at the end of the war, 45, 46, which is very odd in itself, isn't it? The whole fucking war he lives, and then he dies at the end by drunken soldiers. He was shot. He was killed. His father, his son is Trump. Trump don't drink. Trump don't look like the rest of like his brother. No, I think Robert was adopted. Mama, was Robert adopted too? What am I thinking? He doesn't look like his father. I could see his father and his mother. I can't freaking picture Robert too well. Was Robert? I gotta ask Mama if Robert was adopted as well.
Interesting.
They also said that he had like that Patton had like he was paralyzed from
I didn't hear that he was paralyzed.
Huh? Yeah, from before he died.
But I did hear this. I did hear that a lot of the people that were in charge of the tactics for all the different sides were actually removed, like Winston Churchill, all of them, like Patton, from all the different sides because they were great tacticians, but they were a little crazy. Which would tend to, you would think, I mean, look at Patton, he was a drunk. Winston Churchill was definitely a little psycho. He was a little out of his mind.
Well, they were Illuminati.
The
only one that I know of that was not, and they must have made fun of him like crazy, was Ike Eisenhower. I'm pretty sure he was like the only one around and they put him in charge. They made him supreme commander. Why? if not to fuck around with him. They played a game of Risk with our boys.
Oh yeah,
That's
they
all they
did.
did.
With
It's time
all
for you
of
guys to
us.
wake up and get angry.
With all of us. With the whole world.
So when
Risk.
I say our boys, I mean our troops they were so young. 16-year-olds are playing fucking Nintendo. 16-year-olds were trying back then to get in
To the
to
military.
help our country. They
Lying.
had it so freaking indoctrinated. It's just not. Okay, I think I was gonna go over a little more about Patton, but I'm yelled out. I'm
Yeah.
actually yelled out. Tired. And I feel bad. Joseph, please don't be mad at me. I just don't understand why you can't see that there was evil before there was good. And it makes no sense that they wouldn't touch the Holy Bible. It makes absolutely no sense that Satanists or the evil who are in charge, who we still see today, who Trump is getting rid of, how you could believe they had all the education, all the power, all the wealth. I mean, if you know your history, that's exactly how it went.
Right.
So why would they print the Bible correctly? They had control of the printing press. Guggenheim was a Google. What's his name? Guggenheim. Actually, Guggenheim
Gottlieb.
was a good guy.
Gottlieb or something like that.
No, Gottlieb. No. The printing press.
Who invented it? Maybe Dick.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm saying his name. Who's the actor? He's an actor too. The one that was in Short Circuit.
Oh God.
That's his name. I can't remember. I remember the name is connects it, right?
Oh God.
But it's German. It's German.
Yeah.
The Nazis, right? Why don't you just fucking Google it, Joe?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that. I'm sitting here trying to fucking make a conversation, and he's just like,
Who
oh,
was
I'm
on?
trying to think. Instead of banging your head, just Google it. Who invented the printing press? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't. There's no way possible. We know from Robin Hood, which is not fake.
Now you got it. Johannes Gutenberg.
Gutenberg.
That's so Gutenberg. He was in the police movies. That Gutenberg dude.
Yeah, he was in Short Circuit. Steve Gutenberg.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Why were you going like this if you didn't understand?
Because I couldn't think. The face was. Okay. Now I get it. The face. I had a different face in my head. Wow. 1440 is when it was invented in Germany. You're right. So
1440. That was not even the beginning of the Renaissance yet. Are you serious? Who had control? Stop. They wrote our history books wrong. How do we know that? Go to Russia. They're the fucking heroes during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding? Go to Japan. Their history will say we started. But yet a book that was written in hundreds of languages tells a different story all around the world.
Well, the Bible was King James Bible was written when?
Forget about King James. King James
1500s.
King James put it to the way he wanted it.
Between the 15 and the 1600s.
There you go. It was, but it was ruined before that, and I just proved why. Because the printing press was out before it.
Mm-hmm. In 1440.
So between Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John living, we had evil intercepting. How is this so difficult to believe?
Yeah.
We can believe that our history is fake,
evil.
that the foods we eat are bad, that the water we drink is bad, that indoctrination exists, but we can't believe that they fucked with the Bible. No, because we're Catholic or Christian. Bullshit. Stop. That's part of the indoctrination. Not, I'll be exact, okay? As exact as I can say. Probably only 3% of the Bible is wrong. Does
Yep.
that make you feel better? Meaning sentences were pulled out, and some sentences were put in. Wow, can I speak today or what? Right?
Mhm.
97% about God and Matthew and Mark and Luke and John and the apostles and Judith and all the taxmen and all this shit is true in the Nile River, everything else.
I'm trying to read it, Joe. I really am trying to read it.
Oh, but
And
wait a
read the
second.
chat.
But wait a second. Wait 1 second, Mama. Wouldn't the Holy Land be here, Momma Helen? Wouldn't America be the Holy Land? We'll have to get into that next time. Because what do we believe? Because the Bible says that the biggest and longest river in the world has 22 outlets, which the Nile does not have, or something like that. I'm probably saying the numbers wrong. The Mississippi does. And there's other things that are proving that this country is way, 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 way older. Never mind the names. Some of the names, I'm like, the names on the streets and the names in the what? Where'd they come from? We have to go over that. But Mama knows. So that would reverse all of the Israelites being put into Israel. Wouldn't it? It would just fucking reverse the whole. This is what I'm saying. We don't fucking know. It's painful that we don't know. It's being painful. All right, what, you have a joke? Go on.
Do I have a joke? No. Sorry.
Wait, didn't you just say you had something?
I didn't.
Yes, you did,
oh,
Joe. I'm telling you, you said it. You said that. Okay, never mind.
I just
You were
was.
reading something else.
Yeah, I was just talking about the printing press. Oh, but Joseph said, yeah, that's what I was saying. Why don't we read the chat? And I told him that I was trying to read the chat. And yes, they have lied to us about everything, Susan. You are totally right about
Aren't
that.
you reading the chat, Joe? Haven't you kept
Yes,
up
I'm
with the
trying.
chat?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm reading it, and I'm trying to. I when I can't say anything, I'm trying to put. I'm trying to, type in some answers. Susan says the Bible has been jacked. Joseph says you need to check out King James Reason on the Bible.
My God, but King James
He
is
was
the
a
one that
bad king.
rewrote the Bible. He
He was a
rewrote
bad
the
guy.
Bible. Joe, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Not
King
you, Joe.
James was bad. I know. King James was a bad guy.
He was terrible. All
He
the
was.
kings, the monarchy. What the hell did fucking Henry VIII do? The same shit this queen pulled off.
Henry VIII
They're
was a
all
bad
bad.
king.
Why would you believe in the fucking English monarchy of all? The King James Bible sounds nicer.
The Old Testament,
Because he wrote it. He rewrote the Bible. Oh my God, that's part of history, Joseph. We might have to start from the beginning.
Mhm.
We might have to start from the fucking beginning. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna share my
The Old Testament, maybe.
my last AI. This is
Mhm.
Brian Craig. I watch him every morning. Mama knows him, so, and Joe knows him. Joe, do you forgive Brian? Probably not.
Not yet.
Not yet. I made him an AI. I don't know if he's going to take it. I'm going to probably put it up in a few days. I might fix it up. This is old video, so. But he looks too much like the guy. It's Mega agent. It looks like I think I did well, but unfortunately, because I have a lot of pictures, I take a lot of pictures and a lot of pictures of my writing. So it's
Mhm.
not like I always take pictures of my writing. And I found this picture of him. I'm like, oh man, he looks like the double agent guy. I'm like, oh, he could be a mega agent, mega.
Hmm.
But I do follow him. He's on now he's on 5:30 a.m. till 9:30 a.m. And then he's on again in the afternoon, and he's always up with the news, and he's the only one I really listen to anymore since Joe doesn't give me the news, and I don't know where Jerry went. Jerry just up and disappeared.
Hmm.
He used to
Well,
jump to
we have questions, Joseph, about the Bible. That's why we're talking about it right there, because we question it. Question everything is what we've come to believe. Question everything. So that's why I said that. It's hey, it's all good. Question everything is the best way to go.
I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say that Israel is not a special place. People feel immense power there. Well,
Mhm.
let's see. Jesus was born in Jerusalem. He walked all around there. He was all around. I mean, yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
I
why
would
you feel
imagine.
power. Mhm.
I would imagine there's some kind of connection, and there might be a connection here to America. Who the hell knows? I don't know. That's a weird one, having this actually be, but it makes so much sense with certain names too. And finding things in Michigan Lake that, are over 1,300, excuse me, 13,000 years old. Yeah.
What about the big rocks perfectly cut in Idaho? Come on, man.
We are sleeping. And it's one thing to being in to
Everything's
love
just so
God
weird.
and have God and pray to God and have him help us. But God made us soldiers for a reason. I'm telling you, he made us soldiers, and it's not because everything is right on this earth,
Right.
including the Bible. To me,
Maybe
it
we're
can't,
finding out what's the truth now.
right. It can't possibly be both.
Right.
I don't know. I can't believe in a lot of our history. Like, at one point, didn't the Jews slay the Christians?
Good night, Helen.
And as a matter of fact, I've read that that Christians and Catholics that go over to Israel are spit on
Yeah,
and stuff
why?
like that. You tell me.
Exactly.
Does it happen all the time? Does it happen everywhere? Does it happen when somebody wears a cross? Perhaps. I don't know. But I know that I trust. I'm going to double check that, but I do trust the source. I do trust the source. And it's really difficult for me to say. I mean, have you been to Israel? Really? Is it like your trip and a half? Good night, Helen. Sorry. I know Helen believes in the Bible, but it's like it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, it's most likely not true. It just doesn't make sense. They're going to indoctrinate us with everything else, but they're Satanists. Satanists indoctrinating us with everything else except for religion?
Yeah. Some of it is true, just not all of it.
I said 97%.
Yeah.
I said 3% is probably sneak in that gay shit, because what happens when you tell children not to do something?
They want to do it more.
They want to do it more. There is no such thing as God creating gay people. It was manufactured by humanity.
Right.
Sorry. You don't have physical. I've been saying it since I can remember. One of my ex-boyfriends, he was like, introduced me to his best friend. And I said, "Oh, he's gay, right?" He was like, "No, he's not gay." Yeah, he's gay. I'm like 19 years old. I knew. He was like, "Carolyn, you're not going to believe this. He just told me," and this is like 2 or 3 days later, he just told me he's really gay. He is gay. He was like, "I didn't even bring it up. He told me." I was like, "Gator, gator."
I told you.
It's because as an artist, and he was a good artist, my ex-boyfriend, oh my God, he's fantastic. Calligraphy, was his thing. But I know faces. All right? And gay people aren't born differently because God said so. They created autism. They created retardation. Don't tell me they didn't. They put it in our foods, in our vaccines. How many retarded babies are born this day and age? For some reason it seemed to hit in the 70s and 80s. No, it's autism now, Joe.
Oh yeah, now it's autism.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Well, which is more now? Which is more?
There's no I haven't heard of retarded babies being born in like 20 years, 30 years.
But were
I'm
they
not
really?
kidding. Why does it come and go? Because it's human manipulation. It's evil humanity, and I'm done. If I yell anymore.
Let me tell you this story real quick. In the 70s when I was growing up, true story, guys. True, totally true story. My friend David Edwards, who lived across the street from us, they had a brother who was born retarded. Okay. His Michael was his name. And he would run around the house. I mean, literally from one end to the next, going like this. Always like this, right? There was always spit coming out of his mouth and he couldn't talk right. But there was one thing that you didn't do in front of this guy. You did not think bad thoughts, because he picked up on those bad thoughts. Literally, we tried it out. He would go literally freaking nuts and start destroying shit in the house.
Telepathy.
Yeah, it was so weird, man.
Idiot
But
savant. Something was woken up in his head and other things were closed.
Right.
Now, I bet if he's still alive, I bet he's on marijuana. I am definitely an advocate for marijuana. If you ever want to see what they have done to some of these autistic children, and the only damn thing to calm them down is put a gas mask, 30 seconds. It's not smoke.
Right.
Now they probably have edibles, right, for them. Candy, But back then, when it first started, they gave them like a mask. It calms them down. There's nothing else.
Right.
Every man-made drug is disgusting. It hurts you more. As we're finding out little by little.
I hate those drugs.
I hate drugs too. Man-made drugs. I swear to you, my parents used to beg me when I was a kid to take my medicine. No. Don't like it. There's something wrong. And when I first started taking my anxiety pills, oh my God, I'd be crying every day. I don't want them in me. It's going to make me work. And they did? They harmed me physically. And most likely mentally. I don't remember ever being this short. Like short as in like me. Like I used to have a lot of patience. I don't know what happened.
Cut me off at the knees.
Maybe, right? I think it's because we're coming to the end.
Right.
Did you even mention Herschel Walker and all that?
A little bit. We talked a little bit about it.
See, they're getting shit done while the government's closed. And these people are gone. Schumer's gone.
Yeah.
Schumer's husband is gone. That was a
Right.
dude. Erica was a guy.
Yeah.
They don't have
That was the reason for the nuclear thing. Yeah.
Right. They don't have pyrotechnics at memorials. The woman was cued. She was a guy.
Right.
She was definitely a dude. And then they took her and they took Charlie Kirk from somewhere. I don't know. All right, guys. Oh my goodness. My throat is going to collapse tonight. I need coffee. I need hot coffee. I love you all. I'm sorry if I upset you guys. The fact is, it's got to be true. As much as you can have faith and believe, and it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to hurt you or your faith or belief, but you can't go and say that the Bible is historically accurate when it's written in hundreds of different languages, and the languages alone would change it. And then the King James version, King James was an asshole. He changed the Bible to fit his persona. That's a fact. Sorry, Joseph, I will not read the King James Bible. No. All right. Anyhow, good night, all. Love you.
Thank you, guys. We love you all.
Mega this and a mega.
Give us a like, please. Share.
Mega,
Say hi.
mega.